Okay, we should be live now, so we'll just wait for people to start streaming in because they should be shortly. It looks like we currently have two people watching, so it's a good start. Hello. It seems you are the first commenter. It goes pretty good. How about you? Nice. Glad to hear. How do simplex alarms work? Well, it depends on the alarm, but for the most part, they work just like any other fire alarm. They they run on 24 volts DC, and you put power to them. They make noise and flash. That's how most of the older ones work. The newer ones require different types of proprietary electronic signals in order to run properly. But yeah, that's a very basic explanation. I have some at my school. Nice. Hey, fire alarm 33. They scare me. Um, I don't really blame you. I mean, some of them are kind of loud and scary. So, yeah. The simplex alarms are, a lot of them are quite loud. So, as a little kid, I was at my music class and the fire alarm goes off. That's not good. What ended up happening with the false alarm? Nice Edwards alarm. Thank you. Maybe somebody pulled the alarm. That is possible. I originally hated alarms, the Siemens UMHU, when I was really little because they were on the highest volume and they were very scary when you don't know why they're going off. Oh, when you didn't know they were going to go off. I mean, honestly, the UMHUs aren't too bad on the low volume, although with mine, I've never put them on the high volume. But when my principal said you may go in the building, I went inside. I remember a gas leak triggered the fire alarm. A gas leak wouldn't usually trigger a fire alarm. Usually, what would happen is that in response to a gas leak in a building, um, the fire alarm would be activated to obviously evacuate all of the occupants in the building because gas leaks are really bad. It was an old Siemens MXL system. And we did our job, and school was almost done. Nice. Did I ever pull the fire alarm at my school? I did a few fire drills when I was in the seventh grade. Um, so at my middle school, I set off the fire alarm a few times when we did some fire drills. It was, well, it still is a Siemens XLS system. So my school finishes every 2:53. No fire alarm 33. What were the knacks? They were Siemens rebranded wheel lock horn strobes. So building was built in like 2011, so it had rebranded wheel locks. Basically, the systems at my schools think SCR safety fire alarm systems they did. My school is Roper Elementary School, and I'm in second grade. I am not in second grade. Do I know when UMHUs came out? I'm not sure. The teacher name is Mrs. Jones. Cool. I can't find information anywhere. I mean, if I had to guess when the UMHUs came out, I mean the that series of devices has been around since the 90s at some point, I think, like the early models of UMMTs. Um, I'm not sure when like the newer UMHU type models came out though. Probably like late 90s, early 2000s. I finished first grade kindergarten and pre-kindergarten. My elementary school used to have 7,002 Ts, and as I recall, BG8 pulls, but they replaced them around 10 years ago. Um, Sounds like a pretty interesting system, but obviously, as it gets older, it realistically needs to be replaced. How long does it take to wire the fire alarm system? I mean, if I was like installing a whole new thing, it could take between a few hours and a couple of days. But the current home system as it is, when I upgraded to the current system, I replaced a lot of the wiring as well as a lot of devices, and they got moved to different locations. So it was really done kind of similar to how you would do like a real system upgrade. So like you'd install most of the new devices before powering down the old system and resetting everything or programming the new system. Oh, I'm gonna finish telling my story first. But so that took about a day. Like I got up in the morning and started working, and I got done programming probably around 10 o'clock at night. Tested the next morning, but for like a normal swap out for like the basement system is probably 5 minutes. Bedroom system probably about 15, so not that long. Every Tuesday I go home early. Nice. At my high school, we have like an alternating block schedule. So every other day we start school later, which is nice. I am in high school. Nice. So am I. I made a Lego simplex alarm at my house. Nice. How do I get all of my inventory for eBay? Usually I get them from like periodically a good deal for stuff just comes up on eBay, and usually I buy those. Really nothing too special. I don't even get inventory that much. So, without flashing, and I used a phone for the buzzing. Cool. I remember when I was little, sometimes I made a like Lego or paper fire alarms, but they never had any actual functioning components in them. So the fact that you're making them functional is pretty cool. Among Us should add fire alarms. No, I don't do Among Us. Why not? Um, well, personal preference. I don't really do anything with Among Us anymore. I played it a few times, but like no one my age really plays it anymore, so I don't see a point in it. It causes a fire driller sort of thing. I mean, I guess I'm really not a fan of Among Us. Hey, Simplex fire alarm guy, you made it. It's kind of funny. I was kind of looking at some other stuff because the stream was like kind of a disaster, but good to see you. Hey, it's cool. It's this is just my regular Friday night stream, but yeah, chat's been pretty dead, so I've just been hanging out for a little bit, looking at some other stuff. So got to do my April stream. Yeah, you should do that soon. I'll make sure to tune in when that happens. Found a way to do it on my phone so I can show more. Nice. Laptop can be a pain. That's true. That's why I just have it always set up like this, just pointing at a couple of fire alarms. So eight nine two or 895. This one is an 892 electronic. It sounds like a pre-integrity, which is pretty cool. I'm not really sure what that person is saying. I looked into the 895s with the full adapter horn on it. Um, I personally have never seen one of those for sale. So the answer to that is no. Although the 895s that just look like these are, I do have one that's a mechanical horn, and it's pretty much the same thing as an adapter horn. 895B301, I think, is the model number. Yeah, I'm certain. I definitely wouldn't know what the model number for those are. So yeah. Could have sworn I saw one new in box. I can say for sure that I did not see that if there was one. Maybe it sold already. That is possible. I don't check eBay as much as I used to, so the guy I do you. I check eBay a ton in case a 40, 50, 80 shows up. Good idea there. I don't know if I've ever seen a 40, 50, 80 come up on eBay. So when people get them, I don't know where they come from. So speaking of which, I should probably check and see if there is anything on eBay right now. Um, so far it's just like the generic stuff that always comes up on eBay when you search by new. Oh, that's kind of cool there. I hope that is not addressable. Looks like it might be, so I probably won't be buying that. NES Man got one from a flea market. Okay, so that's where he got his from. I just found a system sensor mask being sold as Fire Manual Pull Station, Vintage Fire Truck Art Room Genuine 1A, and it's a system sensor mask that's very weathered. I should swing by my local flea market to see if they have one. I saw a 120-volt simplex bell last time I was there. Nice. I went to my local antique store over the summer and I got a generic vintage bell of some sort. It's just like a gray bell. Except I don't know what voltage it is. I assume it's probably 120, although I'm not really sure on that. It doesn't say, so I really don't know what it is. Hey, some dude with an exit sign. I got my panel today. I saw that. Sorry I wasn't able to be there to help you with the initial programming. I was out of the house and not paying attention to Discord, so I kind of missed it. Some other people helped me out with the panel. Well, that's good. Were the passcodes default, or did you have to reset it? Welcome back, 36th century Blake work and variety blitz. Some do with an exit sign. It was default. That's good. I'm assuming it works because you're giving me great news about it. So, if you did, you got yourself a really good deal for one of those panels. It was like 30 plus some shipping, wasn't it? Yes. Um, it was that panel. Unfortunately, I get a reset aborted error when I try to reset the panel. I found a loophole though. Nice. I was doing something. Okay. I am a. Oh, nice. I was found in 1957. Are you talking about your profile picture? Because that's, I think. Okay, cool. Ugh. Somebody named Aiden founded me. Disney would show Fox my profile picture. Nice. I got a turd alert lot up for sale. I don't know if I've seen it yet. If not, I'll have to go check it out. If it's a good price, I might buy it. But if it costs as much as your average turd alert does, I am probably not going to end up buying that. Actually, let's see how much it is. $94.25, $94.26, $94.27, all for sale. It's $50 plus 17 shipping. According to the description, nice. Hey, Fire Alarm Guy 13 made it. And so did Alarming Alarmist. Love the EST 792. This one is actually an 892, but 17 shipping, I messed up. I mean, that's probably about what shipping for 3 True Alerts would cost, honestly. Jake got really lucky with his 892s. I mean, the way I got these, I actually got 9 of them in a lot in 2019 before I started the channel. But I got 9 of them in a lot, and I kept 2 of them and sold the other 7 for like $40 each. Oh, his 892s have terminals. He's got those 892s, I see. Have I seen Me at the Zoo by Jaw? I don't believe so. Is making a Meet at the Zoo too. Okay. I want an 892, but I have the terminal one. But I want the terminal one. Good luck with that. In fact, I didn't know Jake's had terminals on it until you just said that. Oh, it's that video from Jawed. I don't know if I've watched that one yet. It's probably pretty old by now. I think it was from like 2005. Actually, I think it was uploaded today in 2005, so it was 16 years old. First video on YouTube to turn 16. You see, you're old when you see videos you used to like to watch, and the video says like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 14 years ago, or whatever. Back then, YouTube was born. YouTube has been around a long time, my man. Hey, AOL guy. Hello. It was 30th century. No, that is not how math works. 15 years ago would have been 2006. So if your Me at the Zoo video is uploaded on today's April 23rd, so April 23rd, 2005, that was 16 years ago. So Simplex Fire Alarm guy says thumbs up, and AOL guy says thumbs down. So math. So if it was 2022, it would be 17 years. That is correct. Maybe the YouTube time marker hasn't updated yet. It's possible it might take some time for YouTube to kind of catch up and update, the however many years ago it was uploaded. So, but if it was uploaded on this day in 2005, it would be 16 years old now. Maybe the video of me at the zoo was uploaded at the end of the day. That would be possible. YouTube says it's December 61st, 2020. That's a new one. YouTube thinks 2020 is endless. One thing I want to try, I want to get a Siemens UMHST, which acts just like a True Alert on SmartSync, and see if it runs with the 4010 SmartSync protocol. Um, Actually, let's see if there's any for sale real quick. Ah, there's not even any for sale right now. Doesn't look like it, at least. But for me, oh, actually, there are some for sale. I'm lying. Um, I guess if I were to buy one and it didn't work on SmartSync, I could always put it on my Silent Night panel because it has Siemens like Faraday sync protocol. So it's possible it would work. '30th century plague work. I'm not sure about that. That might be something you want to report to Google if you want to see that get fixed. On YouTube, it says it's 2021, but YouTube says it's 2020. Okay. I understand what you're trying to say, so I guess don't keep, commenting about the YouTube glitch. There's also a 1969 glitch. It happened on my videos. I have not heard of that one, but knowing YouTube, anything is possible. Do I have a Siemens UHN S17 or a Faraday 6226? I do not. It says premiered December 31st, 1969. Discord calls have a similar bug, which back then we didn't have YouTube. I mean, obviously, YouTube was not a thing in 1969. So I have a few 6226s. Once I use them in a test, if you want one, I would sell you one. I might buy one depending on, how much it costs, obviously, so I'll think about it. A Reddit post says gravity was invented, but it wasn't. Sounds like an interesting Reddit post. Somebody said gravity wasn't invented, it's a concept. On that simplex alarm, it looks like the lines remind me of a grill. I guess I could see that, but don't use your simplex alarms as a grill. Not a good idea. And we've been streaming for about an hour now, and I think I've had enough streaming for tonight. So thank you everyone for tuning in. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.